Don't sweat it. It's a Stay Cool Summer on Twin Cities Live. Now from the studios of 5 Eyewitness News, here are Elizabeth Reese and Ben Lieber.
Hey everybody, welcome into Twin Cities Live on this beautiful Wednesday. I hope you guys are all doing well at home. Elizabeth Reese, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. You know, I'm going to share a story sometime with all of you about how my day started.
Ben had a tough morning. Ben had an interaction that didn't go great in a parking lot. That's the only tidbit that I will give you. And you know when you have like a really uncomfortable interaction with somebody and then it just takes a while to sort of like sort through it? That's the phase that you're in. I've been through this.
I'm in that phase where this very spontaneous interaction happened. I was not expecting this. It got my heart racing a little bit. And it's one of those conversations / arguments that when you get away from it all day long, you're like, I should have said this.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah, I know. It's the worst. Whether it happens with your spouse or your friend or just some random stranger that you meet at 6:45 in the morning.
But your spouse you're going to see again, so you always have a chance to load it up and refire.
I know, but sometimes it's like you come to a resolution and you kind of close that loop and you're like, if I bring it up again, then I don't want to start another argument.
That's true.
But this particular situation, anyway, yeah. I will share that story with all of you someday. But either way, my day started off a little rocky.
I know, but now you're here.
But now I'm here.
Yeah.
And now I'm with all of you and we got a studio full of people.
I know. This is good.
It's going to be a great show.
It's a good place to be. Our friend Christine is here from Nordic Wear. We are so excited. We love when she shows up. She is going to show us a fun appetizer that you can make on the grill at your next cookout. This is like the grilling accessory that you are going to want to get because you can use it a few different ways. And I think this is going to be really fun.
It's versatile.
Versatility. Very important.
I like it. Also, the DeRoches are here. So I don't know if you've ever bought or sold a home that's off market. I'm going to do this all day long.
I love it. I like it.
It doesn't mean anything other than being like off market. But I'm going to do it all day today. So there's an opportunity to put your home off market or on the MLS or have it on the market, the open market. And there are some advantages to doing off market. There's some disadvantages as well. So we're going to figure all of that out and see which choice is right for you.
The pros and cons.
Yes.
This will be very good, very helpful. Also, Kristen Haubrich is taking us to Sandventure Aquatic Park in Shakopee. She's been looking forward to this. She's been planning it, and we're going to get a little look-see. You might want to put this on your summer bucket list with the kids or the grandkids because it seems really fun. But oh my gosh, do we have some good stuff to start with today. We've got a big announcement today.
I'm so excited for this.
This is really fun. So you all know that since 2017, Twin Cities Live, your favorite television program, and Minnesota-based Carousel Travel have partnered up, and boy, have we taken some amazing adventures around the world.
Seriously, around the globe. So last month, Kristen Haubrich traveled all the way to Greece. You see her there with all of the viewers that were on that trip. You're going to start seeing some of those stories on June 23rd as well, and I know that she had just a blast.
Oh, it was so fun. In May of 2026, Carousel Travel and Twin Cities Live, we're heading to Japan. This trip sold out in a matter of days. The waiting list is currently full too. I'm so excited about that trip. I can't wait to travel with you. And we've done so many other destinations. Hawaii, the Mediterranean, Alaska, Norway, Iceland. Should we go on?
Just go on and on. Yeah, I'm pretty jelly about that trip. I'm really excited because you get to visit Korea, my homeland, and all that stuff.
I'm going to FaceTime you from Korea, and I'm going to show you in person.
Yeah, that's going to be like, what, 2 in the morning?
Well, wake up. Set your alarm.
No. I'm not going to answer that call. Just take a nice video.
You won't be able to resist. You'll answer. I know you.
So since the Japan trip is sold out, we went to the team at Carousel and said, hey, let's go somewhere else. So Doug Morehouse is here. He's going to tell us where we're going this time.
Surprise announcement.
Where are we going? We are going to Dublin, Ireland to watch the Minnesota Vikings game.
Yes! So there it is.
Isn't this exciting? This is so much fun because, of course, Ben is already traveling with the team.
Yes.
This is the first time that the Vikings are going to be playing in Dublin, right?
Correct.
They've played in London several times.
Several times, and that will be on the back end of that trip as well. But they're going to start their first international game in Dublin, Ireland against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh my gosh, Doug. Okay, so we saw this opportunity and we were like, you know what would be fun is if we all went together.
Exactly.
So what's the plan? plan?
So the plan is we're heading out September 25th to 30th. You're joining us.
I am.
Ben's going to be in town, and so hopefully he'll show up a little bit too somewhere
If we
around
promise the
then.
man a pint of something, he will show up. Guaranteed.
Absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Consider it done. And so, we've got this great package. So while we're there, we're going to have the game day. We're actually having a pre-party. It's about 3 hours actually, a tailgate party ahead of the
Nice.
game. So it's going to be food, Irish food as well, and local alcoholic beverages and craft beers and all these kind of things. Some entertainment. Actually, maybe some legends might show up as well at this. And then afterwards, we're going to Croke Park for the game.
And that's the stadium where the game is held. Do you know
Right.
anything
Yeah.
about this stadium?
I know nothing about the stadium.
Yeah.
No, I know the stadium where they played in London.
Right.
You've been there as well.
Right.
Great stadium. But this one's going to be really fun too, because I've heard the other teams and staff that have gone to this particular venue. They said it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolutely great experience.
So everyone's going to want to know, like, we're going to go and do all of these cool toury things, but do they have to get their own tickets to the game? Or are the tickets included in our package?
Our package includes the tickets
Great.
and the tailgate party beforehand.
And
too.
even
that's
just
all
getting
in there.
to and fro.
We're doing all the transportation to get everyone where they need to be. We're going to do
Yes.
some touring in Dublin as well. You got to see the city while you're there as
Oh, yeah.
well.
Dublin is
We're
so
going to do the
magical.
Book of Kells.
Yeah.
We're going to go to St. Patrick's Cathedral, and of course, no visit to Dublin would be complete without a visit to the Guinness Storehouse.
Okay.
Oh yes. Okay, so
Do a
this-
little tasting.
I heard this is so worth it.
It is, it's
Everybody
really-
that I've
it's
talked
really
to
cool.
that has gone
Yeah.
to Ireland, they're like, even if you go out in the countryside, you have to make some time to go to the Guinness
Yep.
distillery.
It's
Dublin
really
is
cool.
just so charming too. I mean,
is.
it's kind of like that feel of London, but smaller. I mean, definitely has its own identity for sure, but same kind of time period in terms of the architecture. It's just so lovely.
Yeah, and it's much more compact than
Yeah.
say a London. It's so easy to get around, and we're going to be at a hotel that's a little bit out of the center of the town, but because we've got everything included with transportation, you have nothing to worry about.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's 4 nights hotel
Yes.
at the Crown Plaza, Blanchardstown.
Blanchardstown.
Very
Correct.
nice. You can see all the details there. Breakfast daily, 1 lunch, 2 dinners. The transportation is the key because that
Right.
means that when we get there, you're just going to get to enjoy all of the experiences. You don't have to think like, okay, what time do we have to leave to get to the game?
Correct.
Do we have to get a car? Do we have to find a shuttle? Whatever.
We'll take you from place to place.
This is video from the last trip to Ireland
Yeah.
that we did with
It's
Twin
gorgeous.
Cities Live viewers, and it was absolutely incredible. I think all of us who were on that trip fell in love with Ireland, and what was fun is that that was kissing the Blarney Stone. Hello! There's a tummy shot right there for all of you guys, giving the people what they want.
Oh, I love it.
But I didn't get to do the Book of Kells or the
No.
Guinness because I had to come in a couple days late.
exactly.
And so this is going to be a really fun opportunity to do a few of those kind of classic Dublin activities.
Absolutely. So we got to give a little taste of Dublin while we're there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think the best part is, like, again, you guys take care of everything. I sent this. I'm going to put my parents out on blast right now.
Liebers.
I sent a text to my dad and I said, "We're going to watch today's show
Yes.
because we're going to give away this trip." And I think not give it away. You were going to.
I was just going to say, be careful there.
I'm not going to give. We're going to announce this trip. I'm like, you guys need to sign up. Like, they're always looking to kind of explore a little bit now in retirement. I'm like, this is a perfect way. You get to watch a Vikings game. The tickets are included. You get to go to a really special place, and it's going to be great weather.
Yeah, it
And you
should be
guys take care of
fabulous.
everything.
Fall weather,
I know.
September.
I said to Ben
Amazing.
yesterday, I was like, listen, we're going to this game and I'm going to wear some purple. I'm going to do it. They're playing Pittsburgh. What do I
Absolutely.
care?
So
Why not?
inspired.
I'm going to get so into it. Maybe I'll meet my new best friend, JJ McCarthy, who I'm just, hoping I know we'll be best friends when we meet. And there is something so fun about going to these games overseas because, like, being in London for one of the games a couple years ago, when you walk around the city, you see tons of Minnesotans, and that
Right,
is very, very fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like coming home almost.
Yeah, it is.
And
But
I
even
think some
better.
of the best parts about these particular football games is the friends that you're going to meet from all over the world. I mean, we were meeting people from Germany, all of the Nordic countries.
Yeah.
A lot of the
Spain,
locals come. I mean,
France.
the Irish will be there
Yeah,
too,
a lot of the
in
Irish
heavy
will be
numbers.
Yes, exactly. So you may become friends. Trade your little Facebook profiles with some people from all over Europe, which is
Right.
really cool.
Oh gosh, this is going to be a fantastic
It will
trip.
be great.
Okay, so here's the question. Like, we've got the pricing. Let's put that up there so everybody knows what they're in for. But this is probably going to sell out kind of fast because we don't have a ton of spots.
That's correct. It is limited space. We don't have a lot. Pricing is based $52.75 per person starting based on double occupancy.
Yep.
Airfare is additional. We have a couple of options to go with that for airfare as well.
Okay.
But everything is in such high demand that nothing is inexpensive.
Right. But
it's going.
You're going to just book one thing, and then Carousel's going to
take care of everything else.
Yes,
You're
the
not
rest
going
of
to
it's done.
You don't have to book a single ticket to get into a different tour. It's all done.
And you say travel insurance is highly recommended.
Absolutely. If you ever have any reason to cancel, you get sick, you're not able to go, you have a death in the family, something like that, your insurance is going to get you your money back.
Yeah.
And that's really important.
That is smart. Okay, Doug, we're
I'm
really
so glad
excited.
you're doing this. Thank you.
This is going to be so much fun.
We'll have a lot of fun in Ireland together.
Well, Ben was feeling like I'm going to be lonely. He's like, we got to bring some Twin Cities Live.
I know.
No reason to be lonely.
In all seriousness, I can't make any promises, but basically, I'm going to be available Friday nights. I don't have many things to do on Saturday, and so I'll be around Saturday to hang out with some people.
Can you get an extra dinner reservation?
Absolutely. That's not a problem.
Can you spare a fork?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. You can have mine.
Yeah, this is going to be great fun, Doug. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, we're so excited to be heading back to Dublin and TCLers. This is your opportunity to see the Vikings play in Ireland. Does it get any better than that?
It doesn't.
So the dates again are September 25th through the 30th. There is limited space, so if you're thinking about going, we want you to act fast. Call your friends, call your favorite travel buddies. Let's have a great crew of people who go on this trip together. We've got the number for Carousel Travel up on your screen. You're also going to find it posted on the events page of TwinCitiesLive.com.
And let me just add this. You can find, if you want to, I'm just going to throw this out there. Maybe Doug can just get mad at me for this. But if you want to extend your trip beyond what the actual package is.
They'll help you do it.
They can help you do that as well. And guess what? Ireland is a great place to go golfing. So, stay a couple extra days, go golfing, see the countryside. You don't have to just keep it to what they offer right now.
You will fall in love with Ireland. All right, friends, keep your ears open. This week, KS95 is launching their 4th annual Bucks for Babe fundraiser. We've got a lot of exciting stuff happening in this building.
Yes, we do. So this fundraiser started after KS95's Crisco lost his dog Babe a few years ago. We're so sad about that. We love our 4-legged animals. So he's now here to tell us more about this. And welcome in. You have 2 charities now you're helping this year.
Yes, so we added, I was really loud there. I heard that myself. I screamed a little bit. I was excited.
No, it's your booming radio voice.
It was,
we love it,
I was like, yes. I need to realize I'm on a different program now. We added Helping Paws. Obviously, the tragedy over the weekend. No words can even come close to finding the right things to say for that. But we decided we were doing something for a dog anyway, for my dog, for raising money, and we decided to put something together with Helping Paws for Gilbert, who also lost his life in that tragedy. And so not only is it for my dog Babe and for so many other people's pets, I have so many close friends throughout this who I've met just off of the loss and the tragedy they've had and donating to Bucks for Babe. So we launched it this morning, and we're just so excited to be partnering with Blaze Credit Union, who I know has been on with you guys. And they stepped up in a huge way. $35,000 is being matched dollar for dollar.
Oh my God.
For every dollar donated, $35,000 from Blaze Credit Union. Dan Stoltz never he just is crazier every time we talk to him. He's like, here's more money.
He wants to do it and he wants to help out. Okay, so you have historically been raising money for a bond between, and I remember when this happened, and we've talked about this on the show. We've both lost dogs.
Yeah.
It is something that is, if you're a dog person, this is part of the deal that you're going to go through.
Yeah.
But wasn't it shocking, the outpouring? Because I remember at the beginning, you were thinking you were deep in the throes of grief. And it was like, all right, how can we kind of do something? Let's try to raise a few $1,000s. And then Crisco, it was like gangbusters.
I think we had $10,000 raised in 25 minutes. And there is something to be said about a 40-year-old guy sobbing on the radio that it does change the tune a little bit.
With a booming radio.
With a booming radio, and nothing's worse than hearing a loud crier, especially being in radio like, I can't help it. It just comes out. But I can't thank all the people who've donated already enough. The fact that we're on our 4th annual, the fact that we've raised $250,000 to save dogs and cats and animals all across the Twin Cities, bringing them from other states. And it's just really, really cool. And I appreciate you guys for having me on just to talk about it a little bit, because it's as easy now. You can just text the word Babe to 75617 and get a link right to your phone.
Sweet.
So it's super easy. Instead of going through a bunch of websites and stuff like that, it goes right to it, and you can donate, and every dollar is matched by place.
Oh
so,
my
Yeah,
gosh.
I'm glad you brought that up. It's not just about the dogs.
No.
I mean, it is about, yes, it's about Babe that was a dog, but it's not just because, oh, you have to have a connection to dogs. It really is all animals.
Yeah.
It is. I went to the cool part about taking the best parts of a sad situation. We get to go to different places, and so we went to a place called MAC, and it's Minneapolis Animal Care and Control, and this is where dogs and cats are waiting for their forever homes, and it's an amazing place, but it's full.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
full right now,
Yeah.
and seeing the faces of an animal and seeing the faces of a kitty that they just want love. They just want
Yeah.
love, and if we can save them, we've saved thousands so far, and this is my goal for the rest of life, to just keep saving more animals.
Boy,
So-
and then you take it even to the next level with Representative Melissa Hortman, who trained the dogs through
Yes.
Helping Paws, and we've done some features on Helping Paws on this show before. They train these dogs who then go out and are paired with people who have, a myriad of different disabilities, and these dogs are just absolute lifesavers. And I remember talking to a woman who had a dog through Helping Paws, and she said when she was in a wheelchair, and she said, when I didn't have the dog, I was invisible to people. People didn't see me. When I have a dog, they see the dog and then they see me. And that has stuck with me for 10 years since I did that story with her. And so I love that you're including this organization and you're trying to help just turn something that Melissa Hortman's children said to honor our parents. Go out and pet a dog.
Yeah.
And this is another way, an extension of doing that.
It really is, and there's no words you can come up with to even come close to what happened with that stuff. But in this moment, I mean, Helping Paws not only does what you just said, but they also bring dogs to veterans who are suffering through PTSD.
Huge. Yeah.
It's huge. So anything we can do, like I said, the keyword BABE to 75617, even if you can give $5, that helps every
Everything helps.
single moment of the day.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Crisco, thank you.
You're a good man, Crisco.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
bringing
guys.
your
Yeah.
booming radio voice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You minimize
Yeah.
the sobbing and you just boom.
I know. Thanks for not crying.
You're welcome. I tried so hard.
Yeah,
I was
boy.
like,
You're gonna make me cry.
I
We don't
know.
need to have two of
I
us
know.
crying up here.
I know.
Yeah.
And it's just, it looks worse on TV than radio for me. I promise. So.
We love you, buddy.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Good to
Thank
see
you. All right, so after the break, Nordic Ware is here with some new grilling items, and they're going to show us some unexpected ways to use one of them.
Okay.
And I bet, and I know, it's going to be delicious.
What a good show already.
I know, this is great.
Oh my gosh.
Twin Cities Live's host chat is presented by Schuler Shoes, where happy feet means happy life. Step in today.